This is the Rabbit Report. I am Rabbit. Tonight, I'm going to unbox something special. I've got a couple of these 40th anniversary Star Wars Black Series carded figures with the retro card. So I'm going to unbox this Bespin Luke figure and also the AT-AT driver. Both of which are technically re-releases, but I didn't get either one of these when they first came out. But you can see the beautiful Kenner style card for these figures. On the back, you've got the full line as well as some information about how they are commemorating the original figures released by Kenner in 1980. So I think these are kind of come off the card real quick. And it should be pretty simple unboxing. Let's just take them off the card. Oops. Got some what popped out? I think it's just like warnings in various languages, which, as you know, nobody cares about. But let's take a closer look at that card. Beautiful artwork. And then you've got your figure on the tray here. So it comes with this blaster, which never going to use because it's an AT-AT driver. How is he going to drive an AT-AT with a blaster in his hand? Of course, being an AT-AT driver, I'm going to need two of these. Not that they're ever going to come out with a 1/12 scale AT-AT or AT-AT, but whatever. I need two of them up for my shelf. So his head can go up like that and down like that. Not too much range, but can tilt a little bit. Has a little bit of arc back and can go forward a tiny little bit, not that much. The arm can go all the way around, can go up that far. This armor piece kind of gets in the way. It does rotate at the elbow, and it's a single joint for the elbow, but so you get a 90-degree range. The fist can go back and forth. It has a trigger finger, but only goes back and forth, not up and down, which doesn't make a ton of sense, but whatever, that's okay. That can also rotate. He has rotation at his torso. Leg can go out like that. Can go up like that. And has a double knee. So full range for the knee, really nice. Let's see. I don't think there's rotation at the boot. Doesn't look like it. But the foot can rock back and forth. Can go up a little bit and down really nice. So that's a beautiful figure. Of course, I will have more photos on my Instagram at the Rabbit Report. You'll be able to see this figure as well as Bespin Luke. So we've got Bespin Luke here, of course, a nice portrait. And the interesting thing about this to me is that his face looks a little bit more like Mark Hamill when he had a cameo on the Muppet Show in 1980. He appeared as Bespin Luke as well as Mark Hamill on The Muppet Show, if anybody is old enough to remember that, who's watching this. I remember that fondly and I love it. All right, let's get this off the card. So, for those of you who don't know, Empire Strikes Back came out in 1980 in the theater. It grossed about $400 million worldwide, which is the equivalent of about $1.2 billion in today's monies in 2020. It's actually, that would put it slightly above Iron Man 3, which would make it number 20 or 19 on the all-time grossing box office list. So I want to talk about the next wave for these retro carded 40th anniversary figures. This wave includes the Specimen Luke, the AT-AT Driver, Han Solo, and Princess Leia, as well as Yoda, and I already have those figures, so I only got these two. But the next wave, I'm actually going to need all of them because I missed out of all of them when they came out, and I think there might even be a new figure included in that wave, but it includes Lando, the Rebel Hoth Soldier, the TIE Pilot, Luke Skywalker in Snowspeeder gear, and they're actually coming out with a Snowspeeder vehicle, so that's incredible. They're very few and far between with the Black Series, as well as a kind of a dirtied up, weathered R2-D2 from Dagobah. So can't wait for that. That's going to be cool. So you've got Luke, comes with his lightsaber. I think this, I don't know if the blade comes out or not. I don't want to like damage it, although it does have a hook to hook it on his belt, so I assume it comes out, but I don't want to break it. He also has his DL-44 blaster, or aka the Han Solo blaster. And here he is out of the package. Let's see if you can see that portrait, Mark Hamill. Not too bad, you know, pretty decent. I actually really like it. Again, you'll be able to see more photos on Instagram. But let's take a look at his articulation real quick. His head can go up like that, goes down, buries the chin pretty good. A little bit of tilt there. His arm can go all the way around. Rotates again at the bicep. He has a single elbow that goes a little past 90. Has a trigger finger, which does actually go up and down. So that's a really nice feature, of course, because you've got your lightsaber and you've got your blaster. And the hand can rotate as well. Let's see. So he's got a crunch down there, can arc back, rotation around, you know, pretty decent. It also rotates. His leg can go out there. It's really getting hindered by this holster here. Let me see if get any better movement on this side. Not really. He has, okay. There's a rotation that's really tight. There's a rotation here. And the double knee all the way up. Very nice. His foot can rock back and forth. It's very, the movement there is very nice. And goes up bends all the way on that foot. Let's get his lightsaber in his hand. I might actually have to heat that up to fix that a little bit, or see if it actually comes out. But there you go, lightsaber in hand. So I'm going to get this on my turntable. I will have a size comparison with some of the other Empire Strikes Back action figures, and that'll be coming up right now. All right, here we are in my photo booth with Luke and the AT-AT driver. Luke, as you can see, can hold his lightsaber with both hands. He could use a butterfly joint just to get a little better range of movement in his shoulders, but otherwise holds it pretty well. And I want to show you that he can, you can put his blaster in his holster here. That goes in pretty easily. Just straps in there. And of course, I took a hairdryer to the lightsaber and discovered that the blade, in fact, does come out. Ugh. Now that I say that, it doesn't want to, but there you go. And it will clip onto his belt. All right, so let's get Luke standing there. I want to show you some of the beautiful detail on the AT-AT driver, including this box here, some of the details, on the wrist there, if it wants to focus there. And then, of course, these details on the back here as well. So let's get a real quick size comparison. You've got Luke, who is shorter than the AT-AT driver. You've got Han Solo, who is about the same height as the AT-AT driver, and oops. Oh. There you go. My display just wanted to fall down. You've got Princess Leia, who is also just a little shorter than Luke, which seems about appropriate to me. And just because he's one of my favorite figures to photograph, I guess. The Foosh has Gus, and I've got Hydra Bob here, who doesn't want to stand up, but one of my favorite figures to photograph. I don't know why, he just makes me happy. But anyway, I will have both these figures on my turntable, and you'll be able to get a 360 view of both of them. Here they are on my turntable, the admittedly oddly paired Bespin Luke and AT-AT driver from the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back vintage carded line. I hope you enjoyed seeing them off of their package. Please let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends about this channel. It's the best way to grow this channel, and I really do appreciate it. You can follow me on all social media at The Rabbit Report, where you will see more photos of these figures. Hope you are staying home, staying safe, and wash your hands. And I will catch you on the next Rabbit Report. Bye! You can pick up some power converters and subscribe.